Welcome everyone to Pond Creek, Belfry High School for tonight's JV action between the Belfry Lady Pirates and the Pikeville Lady Panthers. Guys, this is one of the biggest rivalry in the mountains, hitting the volleyball court. And we want to welcome you here on D&D Sports Network. And me and Tommy and myself will be calling the game tonight, and Tommy's an intern from Big Sandy, right?
Yes, sir.
And learning, just guys, bear with us. And he's learning, I'm learning, we're all learning. But hit that like and share button. Let's get these numbers up for these young ladies. Should be a really, really good volleyball match. These two met earlier during the season at Pikeville in a tournament, which Belfry come up victorious in that one. But guys, we're going to take a really quick break, and we'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network with volleyball action at Pond Creek. All right, guys, we're back here live on Pond Creek. Bailey Smith serving for the Pirates. All right, guys. And that Pikeville scores, or Belfry scores first to put the Pirates up 1-0 here on the George Swain State Farm scoreboard. Bailey with the serve. Dug out by the Lady Panthers. They get it over the net. The Hall sets it up. Maynard gets it over for the Pirates. It's the Pirates up 2-0 here in JV action. Smith still back serving for the Pirates. Gets it over. Oliver with the set. It's number 14 for Pikeville, Elizabeth Little, trying to get it over. Another point for the Pirates. 3-0 Belfry here to start the JV action. Is this your first volleyball game, Tom?
Yes, sir.
Smith with the serve. Dug out by the Panthers. Set up by Oliver. I can't see her number. Number 18 for Pikeville is Caroline Salyers. Maynard couldn't get it over. Point Pikeville. Oliver going back to serve for Pikeville. A lot of these girls told me that playing the JV game's a big piece in the varsity game too. Oliver with the serve. Maynard up to Hall. Hall gets it over. Oliver with the set. Nice dink over by Lexi Wells. And Pikeville with another point. 3-2 Belfry. Guys, if you're tuning in, hit that like and share button. Let's get these numbers up for these young ladies. (3-2) Pirates. Oliver's ran off 2 points here for Pikeville. I don't have a 17 on my roster for Belfry. So try to get it here. That's Lily McCoy. Thank you, guys. Oliver gets it over and puts it where no one's at. Ties this game up. 3-3 here in the first set in JV action. Oliver gets it over. Oh, nice. By Lexi Wells with a spike. And it's going to be another point by Pikeville. 4-3 Panthers. Guys, you can see your score on the State Farm scoreboard down at the bottom of the screen. Oliver with another good serve. Set it up for Little. Little gets it over. Katie Dempsey, the libero for the Pirates. Hall sets up Maynard. A little miscommunication there by the Pirates. Maynard or Rutherford didn't know which one was going for the set. And ends up falling to the ground with another point for the Panthers. Oliver's ran off 5 straight points for Pikeville. Oliver with the set. To Caroline Salyers. Oh, what a dig by McCoy. Maynard with the spike. A little too deep. Point Pikeville. 6-4 Panthers.
Well, Oliver's racking up the points back there serving.
Absolutely, Tommy. You noticed that. I mean, she's ran off 6 straight. 7 ace. Seven straight points for Oliver. She's got a good hard serve. Good dig by the Panthers over to Oliver. And she puts it where no one is again. 8-3 Panthers. We've got number 33 checking in for Belfry, Farrah Fields. Oliver with another great serve. And she sets up. Salyers, but she hits it into the net. Point Belfry, 8-4 Pikeville here in the first set. Guys, you tuning in, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these young ladies. Nice serve by Lily McCoy for the Pirates. Got a good volley going on right now. Rutherford with a dink over. Oliver sets up for the Panthers. And point Belfry. This has been like a game of runs so far, Tommy. You know, Belfry ran off four, then Pikeville ran off 8. Now Belfry's ran off 2. So, 3 and 2. So.
Like a good baseball rally.
Yeah. Oh, nice job by number 10, Lexi Wells for the Panthers with the kill. Makes it 9-5 Panthers. And we have number 12 for Pikeville, Hazley Coleman, serving for the Panthers. Oh, nice dink over by Maynard. And that's going to go out of bounds. Point Belfry. Nine 9-6 Panthers here in the first set. And this is JV action, guys. They play 3 sets, or best of 3, or best of 2, 3 sets. Whoever wins the 2 is the winner, and then we come back for the varsity game, and they have 5 sets. That's the best of 3, or whoever gets to 3 first. And we got Dempsey serving for the Pirates. Oliver sets up. Little gets it over. Baylor Hall gets it back over to the Panther side. Nice job by Little. And a better job by Hall. Point Pirates.
Nice job there to put it where the opponent wasn't.
Absolutely. I know you haven't been around this area long, but Belfry and Pikeville is one of the biggest rivalries in any sports that you have going on in the mountains. Hall set up Boger. She set her up a little too far outside, and Boger knocks it out, but point Pikeville, 10-7 Panthers. Here in set 1. That's Elizabeth Little serving for the Panthers. Sets up Boger. Boger taps it over. Oliver with the dig. McKenna James gets it over for the Panthers. Baylor Hall tried to sneak a dink over there, but good read by the Panthers. Rutherford. Another good volley. I'm telling you what, Oliver finds all the missing places, don't she?
Yeah, that was a nice job there.
Yeah, she's finding out where no one is and hitting all the right spots. Nice serve by Little. Out of bounds, another point for the Panthers. Little with the serve. Great serve. Back set from Oliver, and that's in. Nice kill by Lexi Wells. Nice back set by Oliver to Wells. Another good serve by Little. When you get it knocked back over in one hit, you served a really good serve. Set for Rutherford. What a block by Wells. Panthers looking good here in this first set. Oliver pass it back in. Pikeville's got to get it over. They do. Boger. Baylor Hall gets it back over. Nice block by Hall to get Belfry the point and the serve back. 13-8 here in the first set, Pikeville. We've got number 5, Charlize Compton, checking in for the Panthers. And Boger wins the serve for the Pirates. Serves into the net. Pikeville gets the point, and Lexi Wells serving for the Panthers. And this young lady's had a really good game, too. Wells with the serve. Nice dig by Boger. I'm sorry, that's Lily McCoy, Boger 16. Nice dig by Addison Markham. Apologize to Boger. Point Pikeville, 15-8. Wells serving. Dempsey. Addison Markham gets it over. Oliver with the set. Into the net. Nice block by Swain. Just checked into the game for the Pirates. Makes it 15-9. Pikeville. So like I said, Tommy, most of these girls that you see, like Swain and Hall for Belfry and Dempsey, they play a lot of varsity minutes. I know Swain and Hall starts varsity. I'd say Oliver does too for the Panthers. Oh, nice kill. That's McKenna James with the kill for the Panthers. 16-9 Pikeville. And Farrah Fields checking in for the Pirates. And McKenna James wins the serve for the Panthers. She's got a good hard serve too. Swain sets up Boger. Nice job by the Panthers to get it back over. Point Pikeville. 17-9 here in the first set. Pikeville. A little too hard. Out of bounds. And going over, back over to the Pirates. 17-10 Pikeville. Kylie Boger serving for Belfry. Or she's getting substituted. Now Dempsey is checking in for the Pirates and going to serve. It's Katie Dempsey. Dempsey with the serve. Oliver with the set. Good block. Randa Maynard with the block for the Pirates. Makes the score 17-11 here in the first set.
Seen a lot of good serves here early on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Dempsey with the serve. Nice dig by Wells. Oliver. Nice kill. That's Salyers with the kill for the Panthers. (18-11) Pikeville here in the first set in JV action. That's Compton serving for the Panthers. Maynard gets it over and out of bounds. 19-11 Pikeville. We got a timeout. As they take one, we will too. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
Back here live on Pond Creek, guys. Compton with the serve. Maynard has to get it over for Belfry. Nice job by Oliver getting the call. And out of bounds, point Pirates. Guys, if you're tuning in, hit that like and share button. Let's get these numbers up for these young ladies. We're here in the first set here from Pond Creek. And it's been a good one so far, Tommy. 19-12, Pikeville.
Yeah, we got a good one brewing.
Nice serve by the Lady Pirates. That was fair. Fields for Belfry. Dempsey gets a set. Maynard with the dink over. Or Hall with the dink over. Hall with the block. And didn't get over, so that's going to be point Belfry. 19-13. Can the Pirates make a run here and get this close? See, JV just plays to 21. Varsity plays to 25. That's number 5, Baylor Hall serving for the Pirates. Oliver with the set. Good block by Hall. And another point by the Pirates. Hall's doing an excellent job around the net right now, getting the blocks for Belfry. Baylor Hall with the serve. Gets it over for the Lady Pirates. Oliver with the set to Little. Belfry with the save and couldn't get it over. This is game point Pikeville here in the first set. And this is not who Belfry wants to see serve Miss Oliver. Belfry gets it over. Oliver with the dig. They set up Little. Little gets it over. Maynard to Hall. Oh, good job by Hall there. Oh, almost dug it out, but point Belfry. That makes it 20-15. Belfry wins the serve back. Still game point Pikeville.
Well, they really needed that.
Yes. That's number 17, Lily McCoy serving for the Pirates. And that's out of bounds. That's going to be the match. Pikeville wins the first match here in JV action, 21-15. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes from Pond Creek on the D&D Sports Network. Back here live from Pond Creek, second set here. Belfry lost the first one to Pikeville 21-15. Nice job by Lily McCoy with a good kill there, but a better dig out by Pikeville. Tried to set up Maynard, just a little too far over the net. Oliver, back set. And point Pikeville, somebody in the net for Belfry. 1-0, or 1-0. Pikeville up on Belfry here to start the second set. And not who you want to see serving for the Pirates, Miss Oliver. Swain tries to dink over. Compton gets it over for Pikeville. Swain with the set. Maynard with the kill. Oliver tries to dink back over. Swain with a nice set to Maynard. Good dig out by Pikeville. That was Salyers with the hit back over for Pikeville. And Lily McCoy just hit the top of the net and couldn't get it over. 2-0 Pikeville here in the second set. Guys, if you're tuning in, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these young ladies. It's going to be a great one here on Pond Creek in tonight's action. And Swain with the kill over for the Pirates. 3-0 Pikeville here to start the second set. And, you know, this is what Oliver done a minute ago. She ran off like 8 straight points for Pikeville.
Yeah, it made it hard for Belfry to come back.
Maynard right into Oliver's hands. And that's going to be Belfry's first point. And a quick tidbit, Oliver used to be a Pirate. She went to Belfry Middle and left Belfry Middle and went on to Pikeville High School.
Okay.
And this young lady serving for Pikeville used to be a Panther, or for Belfry used to be a Panther. Now she's back over at home, the Pirates. That's Baylor Hall with a serve for the Pirates. And she gets the dig. Hall sets up Maynard. Maynard with the kill. 3-2 Pikeville here in the second set. And Baylor Hall ran off quite a few points earlier too for the Pirates. Compton with the dig. Little gets it up. Oliver gets it over. Fields, Hall, Maynard. A little too deep. She's going to give Pikeville a point. 4-2. Pikeville here in set number 2. Guys, if you're just tuning in on the George Swain scoreboard, State Farm at the bottom, you can also see at the main bottom what set they're in and who's winning the sets. Like at the bottom right now it says set 2, Pikeville 1, Belfry 0. Nice serve by number 12, Paisley Coleman for the Panthers. Coleman with the serve. Dempsey. Lexi Wells with the kill. Point Pikeville. This young lady's played well too, Miss Wells. Coleman back to serve for Pikeville. Gets it over. Dempsey. Hall. Maynard gets it back over for Belfry. Compton to Oliver. Nice block by Randa Maynard. Gets Belfry the point, and they win the serve. That was number 3, McKenna James for Pikeville with a spike, but what a block by Maynard and Hall there at the net.
Really good block.
That's number 17, Lily McCoy serving for Belfry. Oh, what a dig by Compton. Hall sets up Rutherford. Oliver. Little gets it over for Pikeville into Hall. And Maynard with the left-hand dink. and she's in the net, so it's going to be a point for Pikeville. 7-3 here in set 2. And that's Little serving for Pikeville. Good play around the net for both teams there. Hall sets up Maynard. Maynard gets it over. Little to Oliver. And the spike by number 9, Dameron for Pikeville. Good volley going on right now by both teams. Oliver tries to sneak one in. And Dempsey, what a save by Hall. I guess they called her out. Oh, the ball didn't go on over the net. It went on the side. The ref right there to call it. 8-3 Pikeville. Little with a serve. Dempsey with the dig. Hall with the tip over. Good dig by Hall. Set up for Randa Maynard, and she gets the kill for the Pirates. 8-4 Pikeville. Been a great intense matchup so far, Tommy.
Yeah, this one's starting out a lot like the last one did.
Absolutely. Dempsey with the serve. Oliver with the back set to Wells. And Lily McCoy tries to save it for the Pirates, but what a kill by Wells. She's had several of them here in both of these games. Her and Oliver has been the one carrying the Panthers here in the first 2 sets. And Little. Wells wins the serve for the Panthers. Good dig by McCoy. And nice job by Baylor Hall for the Pirates to get it over. And Belfry wins the serve, 9-5. And that's going to be number 12, Addison Markham, serving for the Lady Pirates. Markham with the serve. Compton with the save up to Oliver. Oliver sets up McKenna James. She hits up just a little too hard down the line. Point Belfry. Markham. Nice hard serve by Markham. Gets to the back line. James. McCoy gets it for Belfry. Swain with the back set to Kylie Boger. She gets it over. And a little miscommunication there by the Pirates. Gives Pikeville another point.
I think the other one thought the other one had it there.
That's just all that is. Tommy's a communication problem. These girls have got to holler and say, "That's mine." You know, it's just like baseball. That's mine. I've got it. Right. Man, that's a little too hard of serve for McKenna James. Gets Belfry back the serve, and it's Kenzie Rutherford serving for the Pirates. 10-7 Pikeville here in the second set. Nice serve by Rutherford. Oliver with the dink over. Swain with the save. Dempsey. Compton. And Oliver, she's been really good at that here the first 2 sets, finding where someone's not and putting it there. Very heads-up play by Oliver. 11-7 Pikeville. Compton wins the serve for Pikeville. Dempsey, nice dig. Swain with the tap over. Compton. Set up Salyers, and she gets it over for the point for the Panthers. 12-7 Pikeville. Charlize Compton back to serve for Pikeville. She is the libero. See the communication by Oliver there. That's what you need to do. Great communication by the Panthers. And good job by Belfry there, communicating as well. Gets the block at the net with Swain. 12-8. Belfry trails by 4 here in the second set. And Randa Maynard checking back in for the Pirates. And I think that's Lily McCoy back serving for Belfry. I'm sorry, it's number 16. Kylie Boger serving for Belfry. It's a great serve by Boger. And another good spike over by Boger. Maynard tries to set Swain. Oh, nice little tip over by Swain, but a good recovery by Little for Panthers. And they knock it out. 12-9. Belfry making a little rally here. In set 2. Let's see if Boger can make a run here at serving for the Pirates. Oliver. Good save by Boger. Swain gets it over into Compton's hand. Oliver with the set for Little. Little with a little dink over, saved by Markham. And point, Pirates. 12-10. Boger with another good serve into Compton. Oh, nice. Oliver tried to sneak one over, but Belfry was ready for it. Good job by Swain to get it back over. Oliver with the set. Good block at the net by Swain and Maynard. Point. Belfry, somebody in the net for Pikeville.
They're definitely making it interesting.
12-11. Pirates with a rally here with Boger serving. Boger. Great serve. Maynard with the kill. We are tied up here on Pond Creek. 12-all here in the second set. And Boger, we talked about it before she started serving, that she could run some off, and she's proved us that she can. Was it 4 or 5 straight for Boger? And I gave her the old announcer's jinx.
Happens every time.
Yeah. Give her the old announcer's jinx. And if you're Belfry, this is not who you wanted to see behind the line serving for Pikeville. Oliver's done really well every time she served. Swain, perfect set to Maynard. And they called somebody in the net. I guess it was point Pirates. Yes, point Belfry. That was the best thing that could have happened for Pikeville. There's a perfect set by Swain for Maynard with a kill. We got Baylor Hall serving for Belfry. And this young lady ran off quite a few points earlier. James. Maynard. Compton. To Wells. Maynard with the dink. Oliver with the dig. And Wells with the dink. We got a good volley going on by both teams right now. Hall tries to dink it over. Oliver with the set to Salyers. And out of bounds. And Belfry takes their first lead in 2 matches, 14-13 Pirates. All back to serve for Belfry. Dug out by the Panthers, James. Nice save by Fields. And Maynard dicks over and gives Belfry another point. These Lady Pirates have gotten hot here in the second set. And we got a timeout, Pikeville. As they take one, we will too. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Back here live for Pond Creek. Hall with the serve. Great job by the Pirates to get it back over. Baylor Hall sets up Lily McCoy with the kill. 16-13 Pirates. They said they didn't want to come out of this JV. They want to go for the last set to see who wins it.
Yeah, Belfry's on quite a roll here.
Yeah, ran off several points. It's Baylor Hall back to serve again for the Pirates. She's done an excellent job serving for Belfry. Oliver sets up Wells, and she hits it a little too deep. 17-13 Belfry. Heck of a volleyball match we got going on here from Pond Creek. Hall, great serve by Hall. Good dig by Dempsey. Hall sets up. I think that was McCoy, just a little too deep. 17-14. And we got number 12, Paisley Coleman, back to serve for the Panthers. Coleman gets it over Dempsey. Hall with a dink. Fields, good save. Oliver. Wells with the kill. 17-15. Guys, for y'all tuning in, hit that like and share button, get these numbers up, and also we'll be coming back on a different stream for varsity action here on the D&D Sports Network. Coleman with the serve. Dempsey and Fields. Hall gets it over, but she's in the net. Point Pikeville. 17-16 Belfry. If this is any indication, Tommy, how the varsity games are going to go, I'm excited. Point Belfry.
Yeah, it's been a really good match here.
18-16 Pirates. And we have number 17, Lily McCoy, serving for the Pirates, and she serves it into the net. 18-17. And we have Miss Little, Elizabeth Little, going back to serve for the Panthers. Little. Hall tries to dink it over, saved by Oliver, dink back over by the Panthers. Great volley starting out here on both teams. That was number 9, Damroon, with the spike. Oliver with the back set to Wells, and she gets the kill. We are tied up 18-all here in set 2. Remember, Tommy, you got to win by 2, so keep that in mind. Nice serve over by the Panthers. Oliver had it bounce off her head, but Pikeville still got it back over. She gets another great dig there. Little with the set over. James gets it over. Belfry setting up Maynard. Little. Wells. Nice dig out by Hall. We got somebody in the net for the Pirates. Advantage point. Pikeville, 19-18. I'm not sorry, not advantage. This ain't game point yet. 19-18 Pikeville. Little still serving for the Panthers. Good hard serve. Baylor Hall digs it out. And Belfry gets the point, 19 all. And who wins the serve for the Pirates? That's Katie Dempsey going back to serve for Belfry. We are all tied up here in set 2. Pikeville took the first set. Dempsey gets it over. Compton. Oliver sets up Wells. And into the net. It's going to be game point. Pikeville. And Wells wins the serve for the Panthers. Wells, great serve. Belfry's got to get it over here and get a point to send this into the third set. Wells. Oliver sets up Wells. And that's in. Pikeville takes set 2, wins the match. 2-0 over here on Paw Creek against the Pirates. Guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be coming back with a different stream for the varsity action. But, Tommy, I know we got to name this our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic Player of the Game. Has to be Dagan Oliver for both games.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, she played a great match in both games.
Absolutely, guys. Dagan Oliver's our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic Player of the Game. And, guys, like I said, we'll be back here on the D&D Sports Network for varsity action here on Pond.